Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the shop. This is going to be the first step of the Ducati rebuild. We got a bunch of boxes over here to get this thing back together, man. As you can see, we did a little damage, but nothing too crazy, man. So we ended up just grabbing some new fairings and a bunch of other stuff to dress it up, give it a little tune-up, and get this thing back on the road, man. I'm gonna open all this stuff with you guys, but give me a second so I could lay everything out, and I'll show you guys what we got and let you guys know what we're waiting on. But this thing shouldn't be down too much longer, man. So 1 second. All right, y'all. Let's open some boxes and see what we got. Man, I said, man, I really just need some fairings. But we got some new tank grips, cause I ain't gonna lie, man, these come in handy, bro. Fucking on all the bikes that I've had with these, you could really tell the difference. You have more control over the bike, and you're like leaning in the corners and stuff. You're not sliding all over the tank. So I picked up some of these. I needed one of these to adjust the chain, make sure we got the right chain slack. Oh yeah, some new levers, cause I wasn't gonna change this one. I probably could still use it. It's just bent on the end. But with the colors and stuff that I was going with, I figured it'd be a good idea to grab some new levers. These seem like some solid ones. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. So we got some MSZ levers going with the red accents. So I went with red because I was looking at fairings and they had a couple colors that I wanted, but because the frame on the bike is red, that kind of like is like the main color that I wanted to stick with. To keep things, coordinated. It's got red on the wheels still. In the red frame. So just stuck with the red. We got some new LED lights because those ones weren't really that bright at night. And what's this? Oh, the tail fairing. So we got a new tail fairing for it. Or a license plate holder, whatever you want to call it. So I'm getting rid of this one because the turn signals and shit they keep falling out of place and breaking and shit. I already had to throw some tape to keep this one up. But we got a new license plate holder. So that'll stick up there somehow. Tuck the license plate a little bit farther under there, but that looks pretty clean. I'm fucking with that. Again, matches the levers and everything else. Look at that, riding never stops. That's a fact. We're gonna keep riding. This is just oil, I believe. I found this stuff. So this is supposed to be some really good oil, man. It's not motorcycle oil specific, but the research that I did, I found out that since this is a dry clutch bike, I could run like diesel oil or car oil if I wanted to, because on motorcycles with wet clutches or slipper clutches, the motorcycle oil helps the clutches grab. But since this has a dry clutch, I don't have to worry too much about that, and I can run a different oil. And Seen a lot of reviews. People love this oil, so I picked up some of this stuff. This shit's actually green too, so I'm interested to see how that looks when we take that out. Let me keep everything together. Oil right there. What's this? I had to get some new gloves because I lost one for some reason. But figured I'd get some new gear since gear is very important. Once you hit the pavement, you realize how important gear is. So we grabbed some new gloves. These look actually pretty dope. Okay. Excited to try those out. I think this is the tank protector. So I got a tank protector with the little yin yang sign on it, you know, Sensei Dev. Gonna be rocking that on there, so we'll throw that on the tank, but we gotta wrap the tank first. Here go the new fairings. So these are just unpainted fairings, but I'm probably going to just keep them white and just change all the fairings to white. A little scratched and scuffed up already though, I don't like that. But they are supposed to get painted, but we're gonna be changing the color from black to white to make it easy to just match with the red frame, like I said. So it's gonna be white, and white Ducatis actually look stupid cold, man. Like, white Ducatis actually be looking pretty fire. So I'm excited for that, but all we gotta do is wrap the tank. I didn't even realize this had a fucking tank protector on it already. So we gotta take that one off and then get the tank wrapped white to match these. And then go from there. Yeah, it'll do for now. Yeah. Kind of excited because this one was missing like the mesh in here anyway, so this side has the mesh on it, but this side doesn't. But yeah, man, we got white, we got new fairings. That's pretty much what all this shit here should be, so we'll just leave all that in there. And then yeah, just the little stuff right there to get it back together, man. I think these are the spark plugs right here. These motherfuckers only sent me one. I knew they were gonna do that shit. So yeah, I got some new spark plugs, some Iridium spark plugs to help it on the cold start. But we only have one, and I ordered two. So I'm gonna have to contact old Amazon about that. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it. All the new stuff. Just a couple little dress-up pieces. The mirror situation, I actually have the mirror over there still, and I think I'll be able to just put the mirror back on when I swap the fairings. So we're just gonna go and do that. And the only thing I'm waiting on now is the rear sets. I got new rear sets, so once those get in and I get those put on, then I'll be able to ride the bike again. But for now, gonna swap the fairings, throw all this stuff in, the new lights, the license plate holder, and yeah, that should be it, man. I'm keeping this for the gloves, man. 3-year warranty, oh, it's lit. Yeah, man, that's what we got going on with this. So I'm gonna start taking the old stuff off that bike, and then I'll catch up with y'all once we start making progress on putting everything back together to show y'all how it looks. and go from there. Who's that? Is this my handsome boy? Is this my handsome boy? Alright guys, picking up this video, trying to give y'all a proper introduction to the new duck identity. Came up with a name for this thing, man. Long but short story about how we got the name, but based off of one of my favorite movies, man, and just going with the color scheme that we got going on now. It's crazy. I haven't named any of my cars in a really long time, man. I haven't even given the Beamer a name, and I've had that car for 3 years, so it's crazy, man. Just figured I'd, build the connection with me and the duck a little bit more after what we've been through already, and try to build that bond a little bit more, so that way, hopefully, she don't try to throw me off the road anymore. Leave my stuff alone. What are you doing? You want to say hi? Did you say hi? Sit. Do you listen? Sit. Do you listen? Sit. Yeah, you listen. Can I paw? Can I paw? Yeah, that's my boy. That's my handsome boy. This guy's actually the last person I gave a name to. Oh, Mikolo, if you don't know. Derived from the great middle name Michael. But back to the duck. But just finna give you guys a proper introduction to the new identity of the duck, man. Name came from one of my favorite movies, Kung Fu Panda. My boy Po in that movie. Po's obviously the panda, Kung Fu Panda. And that's what we got going on with the color scheme, man. So I want to introduce you guys to Po the Panda Porter. The new identity of the duck. Here she is. I'm gonna pull it out so you guys can see it in the light a little bit better. So give me 1 second while I do that, and then we'll get to talking about everything we got done to it. There she is, man. Got the new fit on her, man. Got her back able to ride. I'm only waiting on one more spark plug to come in, man. I ordered 2, but they only sent me 1. And I guess it was on back order from Amazon or something, because they just never sent it. So I had to go order one, but it won't be here until next week. So that is literally the last thing I'm waiting for, man. It's just one more spark plug before we can be able to ride it. And the weather been kind of up and down, so the weather should be getting a little bit better here in the next week or so. So perfect timing, I guess, for us to be rocking with the old duck again, man. The new fit, as you guys seen, the damage that was done was mainly to the left hand side, but we went through and just fixed all the stuff that we needed to be able to ride it again, and threw a couple little personal touches on it. So we'll start with the back, work our way to the front, through our license plate holder, fender eliminator, whatever this thing's called. Threw that on there. Kept our red seat cover. Going on with the red theme, man. The white fairings was pretty much one of the only colors that I could match with this red frame and keep everything kind of somewhat coordinated with the colors. The reason why we call her Panda now is because she's black and white, mainly white, but we were going to initially wrap the tank, like I said. Didn't end up doing that, strictly for the Panda theme, man, keeping it black and white, rocking with the yin yang. So there's that. It also had a couple carbon fiber pieces on it. The exhaust carbon fiber piece right here, carbon fiber piece right here, one more carbon fiber piece down there. So I wanted to keep those, even though the fairings did come with like white pieces to replace all those. Carbon fiber is carbon fiber. You gotta keep the carbon fiber where you can keep the carbon fiber, We kept those, flowed with the black theme. Still working our way up. We needed some new rear sets, so we got rear sets on both sides. in this nice little cherry red. Even though it's not a perfect match to the frame, it still looks good. It matches the fender eliminator and the levers. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, man. Shit, pretty saucy. They were adjustable, so I got them set up to fit me pretty good. And yeah, this was really the only piece we needed to fix so we could be able to shift gears again and ride it. So now that we got that fixed, we're able to ride the bike again. So that's taken care of. Good to ride. Threw some tank protectors on there. The tank protector right here. Working our way up, we got the levers installed. Those feel really good. Last time I ordered some Amazon levers, they actually didn't feel good at all. Ended up swapping back to some stock stuff, but those feel pretty good. I already rode it down the street, made sure everything was still functioning properly, so I know all that stuff's good to go. We got blessed with a tinted windscreen, which is something I always wanted to do to this bike, so glad we got that taken care of. This mirror situation, I was going to try to save the mirrors, but because I fucking crashed it, the arm off of the like headlight assembly or whatever that holds the mirror on this side is broke off on this side, so it won't reach the mirror holes anymore. But simple solution, just throw some block off plates on there to cover up the holes and delete the mirrors. Like I said, those mirrors, couldn't even see shit out of them anyway, so said fuck it, we just gonna get some block off plates for those and cover those up. Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? I had to get this man out the house. He fucking was chewing on my slipper yesterday, so he's probably a little mad at me for having him all cooped up in the house for so long. Eye boogers and stuff, whatnot, but whoa. Yeah, back to what I was saying. We got the levers on there, fairings all up, all installed. We threw gold hardware on it. I had that left over from the blue R1 that I had, so I figured that matches really good with the Olins all on the bike with the gold forks. So that came out really good with the gold hardware. Just got the hardware for the windscreen today, so I put that on earlier. We threw some new headlights in her. Hopefully you guys can see much brighter, so that way we can see turns are coming up too quick or not, and not make the same mistakes we did last time. Shit, that's pretty much it, man. We did the tune-up. We threw the green oil in there. Feels a lot better. Feels like it's running a lot better with that oil. We got one new spark plug in there, still got one old one, so that's why I'm waiting to really ride it before anything. I want to get that other spark plug swapped out, see if it makes a big enough difference in how it runs, but I do notice it does start up a lot faster, so that's good. But when I did drain the oil, man, there's still a little bit of metal in the oil, which is slightly concerning. But at this point, I'm just like, fuck it, man. Like, it's running good, no check engine lights. It's really hard to tell if this thing's like knocking or has a tick because of the dry clutch. So I'm really just hoping that the electronics just let me know if something is wrong with the bike internally. But I mean, it revs good, runs smooth. I'm gonna just take my chances and say, fuck it, run this shit. This thing could potentially be a ticking time bomb, but it is what it is. But if we do gotta end up, fixing some shit or, taking our chances, we got a plan in place. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you guys a proper introduction to the new look of the Duck, man. I think it looks pretty good. Very, very happy with how things came out. Fitment on the fairings was pretty good. Didn't really have to do too much. The fairings aren't perfect. They're supposed to be unpainted, but they came white. Just got to go through and sand down some of the parts, like right here, repaint some of that stuff. There's another one right here Also needs to be sanded down and repainted. But for the most part, man, it's 100 times better than what it was with all the scratched up fairings and shit on it. So I can't complain, man. I'm happy with how it came out. And you know, we kept since we didn't wrap the tank, we didn't get rid of all of our battle wounds. So still got a little bit of evidence of some history that we've been through. So I figured it's cool, man. Just, you know, gonna continue the journey with the duck and just hope, you know, we get to continue to make memories like we was doing with the previous bikes, man. We had a lot of fun on the R1. Gonna try to do the same thing on this bike, getting closer and closer to bike season and being in real effect. So glad we got it back together and ready in time for that. But in the meantime, you know, we just gonna continue to build our relationship. You know, we ain't finna call her a side piece no more. I don't even know if I can call her a girl anymore because I gave her a boy name, Poe's a boy name, and I call her a girl. So I don't know what you want to identify as. I'll let you make that decision. But whoa, wait a second. Whoa. Just know I only go one way. What you want? You want to go for a ride on the duck? You want to go for a ride on the duck, man? I wonder if he's gonna try to get on the bike with me. Hold on. Let's see what happens when we get up here. You wanna go for a ride? Huh? You wanna go for a ride? You don't know how to get up on this thing.
You can't just get a motorcycle as your primary means of transportation if you got kids. You don't know what to tell them in the driveway. I ain't got no room.
That's it, man. I'm pretty sure this man needs to go outside and use the bathroom, so I'm gonna end this video on that, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Look forward to making more videos with the duck in the future. Y'all stay tuned, man. You wanna say bye? You wanna sit? You wanna sit? Got Paul? Say we out. Say, give me Paul. Say we out. We out.